Alright, so welcome back and thanks for tuning in to another video. So today's video is going to be about upgrading your front yard's overall landscape appearance. With a few items that I purchased out of a big box store will get your overall landscaping appearance up and looking beautiful in no time. So stay tuned. Alright, so the goal here is to get as much mulch and rocks you can into that bag without making it overly heavy. So you want to make sure you dispose of it, and your local landfill, if you have one, should happily accept this mulch and these rocks, and they'll dispose of it for you. So you just got to get it down there, but you do not want to make the bag too heavy. So right now I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to fill this bag up here with mulch first. So let's get it done. And this mulch been here for a long time, so okay, so as you see, I removed all the mulch, all the rocks, everything that I was going to be able to get out of the soil here. So now you got a nice bare canvas. Right now, if you're planning on planting any new plants, this is the perfect time to do it right now, because you got a bare canvas, you got a nice design layout where you can actually go ahead and design everything how you like it. I'm going to do plants, but I haven't decided on what kind of plants I'm going to put here yet. I don't know if I'm even going to keep that one. So, but for now, I'm just going to go to the next step. We're going to get down our weed tarp barrier. I want to make sure you come right up on the edge, because when you put your border, you're going to put your border right on top of this weed barrier, and that's what's going to help hold it in place also. So all right, so as you guys can see here, we laid down our tarp. Very simple process, very simple. All we're doing with the tarp here is getting it down so we can limit the weed germination in your mulch beds. You're not gonna see this tarp once you start covering it with the mulch, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to do enough weed, a weed barrier as possible. And whatever else end up germinating, you can go ahead and use a weed killer to get it out of there. But very simple process. So now let's go ahead and put our no-dig border down. All right, now it's time for your no-dig border. So first, you're gonna take your no-dig border and you're gonna press it right against your walkway here. Right against your walkway. You want to design your layout first. So you want to go ahead, make sure you're at the top. And you're going to take one spike and you're going to plant it right at the top. And that's going to hold it in place. You do not want to go ahead and hammer it all the way down just yet, just in case if you have to make an adjustment. So you can always come back, pull it out if you have to, and make your adjustment. So you want to just put one up there just to give yourself some space and leadway to design your layout. This is very flexible material. So I'm going to take my next one. My next spike is probably going to come right down here at the edge. And I'm just going to hammer in just like that. Now don't worry about the excess material here. You can always go ahead and you're going to cut it so you can have a nice flush. That's why I always pull it ahead, so I can always come back later on and cut it out and have a nice flush edge here with the weed barrier. So let's go ahead and finish this up. You do not need a lot of these spikes at the moment. You just want to put them all basically in every 5 to 10 spaces, just so you can lay out and hold your design in place. And then you can always come back and add more if you need to. So as you can see, we finished laying down our no dig border. Very, very simple. All you do is take the spike, nail it in, line it up against your mulch bed or your grass. And it's very, very simple. All you got to do now is lay down our mini blocks and then trim up the edges here, clean it up some. And then we'll be all set. We can throw our mulch down. So let's go ahead and lay down our mini blocks. So we're just gonna take them and place them right in, just like that. Now, as you can see, the wall blocks are kind of at an angle here. If you could get an overhead view, there you go. They're kind of at a slight angle here. So now the next block, you want to place it in just like that, on the opposite way. So you get a nice flush look here. So you just take another one and then you're gonna flip it back over and just put it right in. So now you got a nice, let's get that out of there. All right, and you're just gonna make sure you press it against. But see, as you see here, a nice flush look. Now, some people like to put cement down and keep the wall blocks in place, but I don't think it's necessary, and I don't really want to cement them together, because just in case I move or something like that and someone else doesn't like this design, they don't have a hard time taking up these wall blocks. These wall blocks are not going to move there. They're not going to move out of place. So you don't need cement, but you can use cement if you like. So let's go ahead and place them down. So as you can see, finished laying down the mini wall blocks, and look at that. Almost finished, but it looks good. And it's very, very simple to do. So now all I gotta do is lay down my mulch, clean up my edges, and we're all set. So let's wrap this up. All right, so how you guys think I did? So on a scale of 1 to 10, put it in the comment section and let me know how you think I did. I think it turned out very nice. I love the way the brown mulch looked. Over my last mulch, I had red mulch, but I like the brown mulch. It gives off a more of a natural looking to the yard, a natural look to the yard. This was my first time actually doing the no dig borders, and it was very, very simple. There was no digging involved. All you had to do was nail the spikes down into the ground. Very, very simple process. The no dig border itself was very, very flexible and easy to maneuver, so I can line up my design, and all I did was follow my grass line. So as you can see, as you watch the video, Everything came out nice. It was a very simple process. It just took a little bit of time because I had to get rid of the old mulch, but everything worked out nicely. So I want to hear what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video today, please hit the like button. If you want to go on the journey with me, please subscribe to the channel. I highly appreciate it. And that's pretty much it. You guys see what I did? We're on to a new journey, a new task. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll see you guys again. Thanks for tuning in.